Hello. So I got the idea for this video from Dollightful. She did a doll that was all pink, and I thought I want to try that. Not just all pink, but I have a couple of them I'm thinking of doing. But mine's going to be a painting, mainly because I don't want to do a doll. So let me get it all set up. Okay, here's the little canvas board I'm going to use. I forgot to measure it, so I don't know how big it is. But first, I need to put a little drawing on it. So up and down. And yes, I wanted to do a witch's hat. But this time, it's going to be in all in shades of pink. So the background, I'm using just a straight Apple Barrel brand pink called Pink Eraser or Eraser Pink. I don't remember which. And just trying not to cover the hat too much. And I have an idea for what I'm going to do. That's why it's sketched the way it is. Just going around. Really didn't be as careful as I was. The other shades I'm going to use I mix with a really thick white I have to tone them down, and it covered this really well. This also dries a little darker. Okay, just keep splotching on the background, get the edges. And if you notice I only painted 3 of them, it's because I set this on a little easel to dry and I didn't want it sticking to it. So I did the bottom edge after I filmed everything. And I'm just trying to cover any little white spots now. Yep, let that dry and I only needed another coat. Actually, I think everything I did 2 coats. Okay, I think I did the body now. Yep. And I just mixed up in really lovely creamy pink. This is actually the shade of pink I like the most. Just looks like I'm painting with Pepto-Bismol. Really nice creamy pink. I had a little trouble because my brush didn't want to be pointed. So I had to try and get a point to get this end. See? And it still didn't. I wanted that to have a real point on it because I have something planned for it in the end. Alright, now, second coat and drying. Yep, there it is. Now, I lightened it even more and I'm going to paint the brim. See, this is too light of a pink for my taste. Look how well that covered, though. Just one coat of it was enough. I did have to do some touching up, though. Not to be honest, though, it looks more like I'm painting a weird cake, doesn't it? Kind of like a hat. Probably because I'm not good at shading. Alright. Here's where I clean up the edge and then I'll smoothing the edges. Okay, I thought this would help kind of blend them together. It didn't work. I did a couple coats there to cover up that line. I don't get why this light pink covered up the darker pink, but it won't cover up the pencil. There we go. Just a little touching up there. I think I ended up doing 3 coats. And now I'm using my pink acrylic marker to do the hat band. Now watch, I'm doing it off camera, tapping it to get the paint to come down. Then I realized I'm using a canvas board and I could just do it on there. It also worked because I put a nice puddle of paint on there I can move around. Yeah, these acrylic markers are interesting. Some of the colors will dry weird. Like I had to get the coat, otherwise in the corners it was getting really dark and it had streaks in it. I think it was lifting up the graphite. Okay, that needs to dry because... yeah, I had to touch up the tip too, but I want that to dry because I'm going to use some pink glitter. Yes, I pink glitter just to use some Mod Podge. And here's where I realized I'm going to put a coat of this on anyway, so it doesn't matter if I go outside the line. Here's my pink metallic glitter. And just putting them all on. Once I get them all on, I realize I need no more. It was a nice effect. I didn't do it. Is it reflecting light as I'm getting the glitter? Okay, a few more. Yeah, at this point it was a little harder because the Mod Podge was already drying. There. Now I was trying to draw Fred as a little charm on the end of the hat. And I mixed up what I thought was close to a mint green, so it was complementary to the pink. And Fred ended up turning into a giant puffball. And I thought this would work more as a liner, and it didn't. Yep, see? Just looks like I put a green bonbon on there. After it dried, I did go in with a little of the dark pink and try and put something in it. I also thought the edges had a little too much negative space, so... well, first I traced it. Did the black. Only did the hat, didn't do the pom-pom thing. Oh, I did it off camera. How about that? I decided to do the silver on it because I can't do a painting without some kind of metallic silver. And take the black again. And here's where I decided I had too much negative space on that one side. So I'm just going to take my dotting tool and do some green dots. Here it is all dry. See you next week. I don't know what I'm going to be doing, but I'll do something. Then walk off. Walk off. Come on. There you go.